Today's one of those days when you realise it's how much of an impact some of the work that you're doing actually has for a business. This is a new client we've started working with, and they are converting from Sage to Xero. Now they're converting from a Sage 200 system to Xero, which is not as straightforward, mainly down to the complexities and sort of rigidness of Sage 200. It's very much a manual conversion that we're doing by stripping out data. The client's providing us with that from Sage, getting everything imported into Xero and making sure everything matches across, which is certainly easier said than done given the volumes of transactions we're going to be dealing with, but we know it's going to make a massive difference to them, and today really proved that. Today, we helped the client. They notified us that they needed to get their monthly invoices out. So they might have had to send out 500 invoices. And the process would be they have another platform for their invoicing, and they get it into an Excel format, and they were importing it into Sage, and then they were sending out their invoices. And we were replicating that process through Xero. Just to show you how much of a difference it made, we were able to set up their Xero account, tailor their chart of accounts to exactly the way they wanted it, get all their customer data, including email addresses, account references, postal addresses, customer names, and so on, all imported onto the system. Done the same for suppliers, and we're getting stuck into the rest of it. But what we did today now was we're backtracking tomorrow to bring forward data from the last 6 months. Today we get the invoices done, the 500 invoices for July, stripped out onto the import format, fired them into Xero, walked the client through it on a Teams call, and we showed them how quickly it can be done, tailored their email settings so that their email wording is specific, tailored their invoice settings so their invoice is in the format they want it, and showed them how to bulk invoice all those invoices out from Xero once they'd walk through the process. It took a few hours to get all the setup done, and a number of hours just to tailor things and test the import and get it all done. But after that, I asked the client, does that make much of a difference? And in some occasions, they said it would take, like I seen the system hanging today for maybe a couple of minutes. They said that the system they used to use used to hang for between 40 minutes plus, and sometimes they had to take days to get this process done. So to see the relief that this works so much better on the client on the call today really just helped to show us how much of an impact our services are providing for clients and how much time they're going to save using the new procedures in Xero. So if that sounds like something that you need to get to grips with, then you need to speak to us at Satori Accounting.